Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. My name is Okada, and today we're going to continue to clear out as much of this yard as we can. Last session was kind of humbling. We started out ambitious, thinking that we were going to take a bunch of this yard out, and we just ended up removing just 3 smelters. But that doesn't mean we didn't get a lot done. We did get that gigantic building up and running. We went from 90 iron ingots per minute to 480, and now we don't have to worry about iron for a long time. And that's really good because that means we can focus on the constructors that are going to be building our iron rods and our iron plate and not worry about, do we have enough iron coming in to support what we're trying to get done. So that's wonderful. That's off the plate. We don't have to look at that for a good while. And today, that's where we're going to pick up. We're going to go next to making a building to produce iron rods. And you might be thinking, well, we use a lot of iron plate. It's a big deal, right? It's used for conveyors and it's used in a lot of things like our reinforced plate. And that's true. It is quite true. But we have a gigantic stock of it already. And iron rods are actually kind of more in demand at the moment. So this is going to be our big thing for today. We're going to ramp up iron rod production, get those constructors off the ground. That'll allow us to route some of those iron ingots that are coming out so they don't just come out in weird places. So let's get off of our porch and get to building. All right, so here we are at our future rod production facility, and that is just this one block. So right there is our iron ingot building, and there's the space elevator. So we're not far off, but I feel like this is going to be a good area to start running those two. And the only casualty is going to be these nice trees. Sad to see them go. Let's see if we got room. Yeah, we do. Let's get out the chainsaw and just, it's in a way of progress, and we gotta let it go. So the next thing we need is to figure out where the highest point of land is going to be, and I think it's going to be a little bit higher. Yeah, so you can see, I see the grass through here. But so we're holding control, right, so that we can snap to the grid. And get up here. Yes, we can. All right. And just kind of start marking out some platforms. It feels a little high off the ground, but we know that this is going to clear the terrain. And this is going to be our general building spot. I think that, this session is going to mostly be the rod building. So let's get started bringing up a nice basic constructor house. All right. That's quite enough of that. It's mostly done, sort of. You can see the bottom floor is empty. It's empty for a reason. I was working on it, and there are some things I wanted to do with the bottom floor, and I don't want the episode to be just a giant time lapse. I mean, I know that's not entertaining, but we get the basic structure of it done, and I know what you're saying, right? Well, Kata, the two buildings look the same. I know. They're giant yellow boxes. I get it. First of all, we're gonna repaint this one, and but that's not enough. I'm I'm just I want windows. I'm going to shift our focus to getting us windows. Now, honestly, I don't know what it takes to unlock windows. When they were added to the game, whatever milestone or MAM research or whatever, I believe I was already past in my last save. And I don't know what it takes to unlock it. It's not visible on our milestones. And I can't imagine it's past steel, right? Advanced steel. We got a lot to do, and there's no way that it's higher than this stuff. So I don't think it's part of the hub. I think it's going to be here under Quartz. Or maybe we unlock something on Quartz that then adds it to the wall section of the awesome shop. So we're gonna make a trek and look for Quartz. But first, I had another realization, which is that the requirement for our next milestone in the space elevator, we could be kind of working on already, which is that it needs 500 smart plates. And these things have just been sitting here idle. Why not, right? So I'm going to plug these back in. And I'm just going to toss, a stack of each in here. Stack of reinforced plate, stack of rotors, and just forget about them. We could set it and forget it. Before we go, because we're going to go exploring, and I'm going to look at the map, and I'm going to explain what I'm going to do. But I had a rule, right, which is don't handcraft what we don't have to handcraft. And we need modular frames so we can research our Blade Runners. And if I'm going to be running across the map, I'm going to be running across the map in style. Alright, so we have a temporary setup for modular frames. We just need 10 of these, and we can unlock our Blade Runners, and then we can start running. So, while these are manufacturing, here's the plan. I don't know where Quartz is. We can't scan for it. But I do have some past experience from having played, generally around the map. And I know that there is a giant desert here, and I think like the rocky desert here. I've played in both of these. I remember there being quartz, I think, somewhere in this area, but I don't think there was a whole lot. But I think that's the safer run. Over here somewhere is a grassy highland area that is like Quartzapalooza. I think there's like 3 pure quartz, and it's up on a big plain, and there's lots of open space. It's also heavily guarded, I think, by spitters. This is where I want to go, and that's the direction I'm going to go. And I'll show as much of it as I can, but honestly, I'm probably going to be running across the map for like an hour or two. I want to keep this into the roughly half an hour time frame, and save enough time for for finishing up this building. So let's jump to time to run. Research starting. And research finishing. Oh man, this is going to be awesome. One of the best researches in the game. Ooh, yes, we're going to do that real quick as well. And The Blade Runners. All right, just I'm gonna run and grab 3 of these real quick. Oh boy, the best thing in the game. Super speed! Woohoo! Look how far we jump. Oh, this is the best. Honestly, even when I unlock the jetpack, this is what I use. I build my entire base designed around running Blade Runners, not around having jetpack. So this is so happy. All right, so I'm going to hit the road. We'll throw a man down while we're there and do as much of the research we can because, again, we're just looking for windows. That's all I care about right now. And we'll come back with as much as we can kind of dig up by hand. But the goal or the path is going to be kind of, looks like I'm going to head up to here. I think that's down into a big valley, so I'm going to look and see if I can run around this way. If not, I might come back and then try to run around this way. All right. Wish me luck. All right, so we are northeast of the space elevator, kind of where I was aiming for, and it's a little bit more of a drop off than I realized. Oh my goodness. So those are geothermal vents down there, or geysers, that later on we can use. That valley down there, that's where I want to get. And I hate to leave lots of like platforms all over the place. So I kind of want to find a better way down. Like down to there. And that looks like it's going to be that. So I'm going to go back around and see if we can get down there. As long as we don't... Oh, hello guys. Don't mind me, just passing through. I can jump over these things, they can't. Oops. I saw barrel nuts. Oh, never mind. Oh, please don't be a dead end off of a cliff. I want to check the map. Oh, those things are bad too. All right. Oh yeah, this is good. So we're going to run all the way around up to here. Yeah, maybe I can do this on a high speed. All right, I think that's it up there. I think that's the way we're going. So we went from our base down and around. I had to do a little bit of drop down, so I might have some trouble getting back up. And up and around, I haven't seen any crash sites, but I've also been doing a lot of running for my life. Oh, here we are. This is it. I recognize it. I knew there'd be a ramp. I wasn't positive exactly where it would be, but I knew there'd be some kind of ramp coming up. There are 3. Oh, yeah, and that's a boss, I think. Oh, do I hear something behind me? Oh, I do. Oh, more than one. More than one. I don't fancy running all the way back without my Blade Runners. One of the advantages of Blade Runners is that I can jump really high. What's up, buddy? That's right. let you evolve some opposing thumbs, and you can use tools and build this stuff too. Build a ladder. I say that, but you know he's just coming around the side on me. Oh, and fire up over it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Woo! He could possibly, if it's a direct hit, would one-shot me, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, don't go around to my safe side. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Where is he? Oh, we're just gonna leave these here for now. All right, let's get some quartz and check out that crash site.
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Hey, buddy. Did you find anything interesting? Like your death? You know, manual crafting and extractions for the birds. I made us a little base. Okay, alright. Now we've got... Now we have the ability to actually... Oh boy. That's not what I expected to be next. I need to see past here. And next research. I really don't think we're going to see windows, but I just don't know what else. We need oscillators now. Gonna be an assembler item. I think these are a pain to make. I don't think this is going to turn us what we want. I think we're just going to head back home. And we're going to make 2 of them because we want to open that hard drive. And hopefully we can find something on the way back. Try to explore a little bit. So I want to find some hard drives. Hard drive. I think I just got shot by something while fending for my life. Oh, nom 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 nom. Where's the third? Yeah, once the bodies disappear, it'll be easier to find them. I got shot by something. There's a yellow... Oh! Yes, I saw that yellow guy, that's why I stopped here. See if I can find a way up. Oh, crash site! Oh, encased industrial beams. Okay, we don't have those. All right, let's see what these are. What the other one was. Biocoal, no thank you. Pure iron ingot. Later on, that can be useful. Bolted iron plate. So this isn't useful to us right now, but this is arguably the best reinforced iron plate recipe in the game. This, when it's running, so 15 per minute, that means it's going to produce 5 sets of these per minute. That's 250 screws per minute. Our best belt right now can only carry 120. We can't supply one of these machines, even if we dedicate, we can't even do it at 50%. This is a never. I'm never going to turn bio into coal. So we're going to grab this. We're disappointed that we're getting it this early, but we will use that later on. And, all right, let's continue our way back to base. I'm disappointed that I can't open this. Rubber, nope. All right, not stopping. Not stopping. Okay, so that's the one we just checked and ran away from. See up there? There's another one, and in the background is the space elevator. So that's right behind the space elevator. Looks like there's some poison, but maybe I can get around to it. I'm taking a different way back. I'm gonna run this valley. I just want more crash sites and see if I can get up. Hard drive. Pro tip, always drop a MAM and just start the hard drive immediately. Yeah, buddy. All right, I think we're home. I think this was the starting path where we landed. Yeah, there's our house. All right, we are back home. I think I'm gonna go behind the space elevator and see if we can find that other crash site we saw way up in the cliff. I couldn't find a way around the poison. So this is my way around the poison. And open. And hard drive. All right, what do we got? Compacted coal. I don't care what else is on here. This is one of the single most important recipes that you can get in the game. This is a gateway recipe. This not only is compacted coal on its own amazing, it's better than coal, but there are further recipes that once you have this, that you can unlock that are even better for the things that they do, including turbo fuel. So this is one of the most important recipes we can find. I don't care about anything else. And we're back. So I want to get this taken care of real quick. I did a lot of recording while I was out, running around the map, getting the quartz and all that stuff. I'm way past the 30 minutes, which is expected. And I'm going to time lapse as much of it as I can. I'm going to include as much of it as I can. But this is our primary project for the day. And this is going to take precedence. So if there are weird gaps, I apologize. But I'll definitely include as much as I can of the trip that we made to look for quartz. Hoping to figure out how we get our windows, which we still haven't figured out, and pick up some hard drives on the way back. So the way this building works is the iron ore or iron ingots come in from the bottom. They come up here, and another line of it passes straight to the upstairs. Both floors are virtually identical. And it will just run down and it will split between the constructors on either side. Pretty simple. And then they will all spit out into one belt going around. So this belt goes all the way around. Let's wait for the autosave. And it will end up here and then going back downstairs. And upstairs, it basically goes the opposite way around and then comes down in the opposite corner. So that opposite corner is going to be responsible for making screws, and the overflow is going to go into here. So both of these are going to be rod storages for now. And we're going to do 6 screw buildings. 3 on each side. And I didn't want to do this in the montage time lapse because I kind of want to, I want you to actually see me building stuff. And and kind of see the thought process live. And that's what this is. And this is going to come down. Oh, that's closer than I wanted. So we're going to move that hole, I think. Bring this down to ground level. Into that splitter. Splitter. And then we need 6 constructors. And the more you play this, the more you get used to looking at the various indicators or the box around it and how it lines up with the platform and those holographic lines telling it how it's lining up with everything else. Now that we have the Blade Runners, we can jump over. We can jump straight up onto the splitters and mergers without having to jump up on a belt first. Oh, this is off. You see that belt's not in a straight line. So that's going to be the extra rods, because this won't use up the whole 120. The extra rods will wrap around. But this is kind of the process that you're seeing when I'm doing the time lapse. Did I turn something wrong? I did. Turn them all wrong. And this is going to go to, see, we're going to line it up to the center, 2 back. And that would be our hard drive being done. All right, survey says alternate for black powder, which uses the same thing. I don't think it uses that uses, so that uses compacted coal. So this is a recipe that uses the alternate. It's not a recipe that we care about, but there it is. I think that we'll go with the pure Caterium ingots because I think the only Caterium we have within miles is the one over at our coal mine. And this would allow us to improve the output of it later on once we have a refinery. So I think that this is going to be good. This will be another for the future. A little disappointed. I wanted to get the iron ingots straight to screws recipe, but you know, well, we're getting these out of the rotation. We won't see the ones that we've already taken again. So that's that. Center. Back it up by 2. All right. Let's see if we can get away with. Is that too close? Nope. Perfect. That's going to allow pass under that. Nope, not that. That. That's going to be offset by 2. we go. And that's going to let the rods, the extra rods, collect up into here. And we can run them all out underneath these belts. And screws will be able to go under there. And we'll have a, window that we can send them out. That should be everything. We need to just run the resources here and power it up. As will be tradition always, we're way past time. All right, there comes one of them. There's the other one. All right, so the ingots are coming. Starting to see green lights. It'll take a little time for the ones on the end to go green because the way the division happens, I don't have time to explain it. That's okay. We just want to see rods start coming off the line. There goes some rods. And those should start going down. We should start seeing rods come down here. There they are. Excellent. These guys should start kicking in and start making some sweet, sweet screws. There go the screws. Excellent. Oh. And they go nowhere. Oh, let's make sure we do it on the other side. Oh yeah. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. And we can delete the rod machines. I'm not cutting this out. I don't care what else I have to cut out of the video. I want you guys to see the field slowly come to life again. This was a screw machine as well, or a rod machine. Excellent. All right, let's head back to the house. Oh, and something we forgot to do last session. I walked right through it. All right, we will eventually replace this with the fancy modern one, but now we have a balcony, and that feels better. We have improved the house. You can't tell it by looking down there, but there are fewer machines. It's getting there. That's okay. We had a side quest, and we got to go and do stuff. So we're gonna wrap it here. Thank you very much for coming out. If you liked it, leave a like. Hit the comment section. Love to hear from you guys. Anything you want to say it. If you're new or haven't subscribed for whatever reason, if you're enjoying it, I just don't want you to miss out on the content. But next time we'll pick up where we left off. You know how it goes at this point. And I'm going to wrap this up now because this is going to be a heck of an edit because I have well over an hour worth of footage. And I gotta get this down to the 30-minute-ish mark. I'm not gonna be so strict about 30 minutes unless people start complaining about it. I'm gonna try my best to keep it right in there. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. And thanks very much for watching.